What's up guys? RC Hobby Steve here. It's been a while since I last showed you guys the, I would say, unboxing video of my Cherokee body. So since then I've been piecing it all together, sanding the body down, getting it ready for paint, gluing down the windows. I even went the extra mile and went to my local Walmart and purchased some window tint to tint all the other windows besides the front windshield. Now, I wanted this to be like a beater type Cherokee truck, but something scale and small tire. So I didn't go with 1.55s, as you can probably tell just a little bit. I'm running 1.9s but class 1 tires. So this is my HPI Racing Venture Cherokee build. So I got rid of the flimsy plastic FJ body that came with this truck. I got this truck in a trade. I traded my Cross RC pickup truck for the HPI Venture. I feel like, in my opinion, it was a really good trade because I was getting something that was built fairly well to something that was built very well but had a lot of things that would basically hinder its performance as you drive it for a while. Basically, the transmission would always go out, the grub screws, no matter how much Loctite you put on it, even if it was red, would always come loose. There was just multiple problems with that truck that I never discussed in videos. So I went ahead on eBay, my wife purchased this truck for me. I'm very happy with the outcome. I just finished installing the lights on this body. The paint was originally supposed to be a satin black with a cherry red on the top, but I saw this color and fell in love with this color. As you guys know, my Jeep build was going to be this color, but Todd Norton painted it like a camo tan color, which came out really well. I really like it. So basically, I went ahead and decided to go with class 1 tires for this truck, because if you see the regular size tire, which is a class 2, it's so much bigger, and I would have had to cut a lot of parts off the body. And I didn't want to do body work to this truck because I'm not really well with the body work. So I had bought these off of a guy on Instagram, and they suited this build very well. Everything clears perfectly. I had to do some minor modifications to the chassis itself. As you can see there, my lights. So let's just get the body out the way real quick. So here's the actual chassis itself. So I got rid of the frame, the side rails, and I made my own. Usually I use, I don't know if I have a piece close to me. There's one back there, but that's kind of huge. I used to have this old workbench once before. It was falling apart. It was really bad. So I broke it down, got rid of it, but I kept some of the side pieces. So I used those side pieces as the railings for the sides of the chassis. I have this same thing built on my JK truck. So I wanted to implement this with this build. And the cool thing about these side rails is I was able to cut a slit on the side of the body where it screws in together, and the sliders clip right into that body, so it acts like an extra support besides the body post clips that hold the body down. No interior on this truck. I wanted this to be a lightweight trail truck, something I can just have fun with when I go out with my friends trailing. This truck is also sporting axial icon shocks. These are the single spring shocks, not the dual spring. I swapped out the HPI motor because it was super loud, so I put my Cross RC 35 turn brushed motor in there. Same turn motor, just a little bit quieter. I just might have to clean out the motor, and that's pretty much it. I don't see anything wrong. I didn't see anything wrong with the motor. Other than that, The transfer case has metal gears. The transmission is all metal. The axles have metal gears. So this truck is pretty much ready to go. I haven't had problems. I might along the way upgrade the drive shaft to something more stronger, and I also might get a drive shaft that I can put for the transfer case to the transmission instead of this T-bone shaft here. Just something a little bit stronger, but for now I'm gonna leave it stock. Nothing else has changed. I also made my own Panhard bar out of an old axial chassis. I don't know if you can see that there. I just bent it. This was the original Panhard bar from an axial SCX 10.2, and I just bent it and screwed it actually to the front instead of the original spot where the Panhard bar usually screws into. And those are pretty much the only mods I did to it, and I also added axial lower links on this. I have to do the same to the front. I have spare links. I believe they're in here. They're from my whatchamacallit, I can't even think of the name of the truck right now. That's sad. I believe, oh no, they're here. They're to my Sendero truck, my RTR. There we go. Trying to figure out the name. So this is the heavy duty one. This is the axial brand one, so you can tell the difference. But basically these are a little thicker, so it'll add some weight up front, which is nice. I just gotta find some rod ends to put on this. So all in all, I like the way the truck came out. I love the way the paint came out. I haven't had any major issues with clearance as far as that goes. The only thing I really have issue with is my approach angle on certain spots where I'm driving. The front bumper tends to get caught. There we go. Front bumper tends to get caught up a lot because of how far it sticks out, but you know, I wanted to keep it as a stock truck. I'm not gonna add like aftermarket bumper or anything like that. So yeah guys, if you have any questions about my build as I struggle to put the body on, there we go. There we go. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about my build, feel free to ask. I forgot to mention I do have a winch up front, but that might be going to my other truck. That will be spoken about very, very soon. I have the unboxing video, so you guys will see that up close and personal. But other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and take this truck out some point today, record a nice clip for you guys, and throw it up on YouTube right after I post this video. Stay tuned for the Todd Norton custom Codex, Jeep Codex build that I'm doing. Huge shout out to Todd Norton again. I'll leave his information down in the description so you can hit him up if you want a custom body done for your next project. Thanks for viewing. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace, guys.